I used to look in the mirror and feel nothing but disgust. Hi, my name's Kaleb and I've been fat for as long as I can remember. I was made fun of in school and I barely had any friends, and honestly, at that point I genuinely hated my life. All I did was play video games and watch anime. And it was during that time that I stepped in the gym for my first time ever, 2 years ago. And since then, I've made a ton of progress. I have a lot more muscles now. I can bench 280 pounds. I can do 20 bodyweight dips. But that didn't change anything for me because I still wasn't proud of my physique. I still hated my body. Sure, I had strength, but I never built that aesthetic, that anime physique that I always dreamed of having as a kid. So that's why 5 weeks ago I started this 90-day glow up series on YouTube, where I simply document everything about my life. My diet, my training split, like how fast I'm progressing, as well as my mindset and just what actions I'm taking to glow up this summer. And so far I've lost 12 pounds and I'm now chasing the dream that I always had as a kid as well. Not only am I trying to get shredded, I'm also chasing my dream of content creation. And it's a lot of fun. So yeah, without further ado, this is week 5 of trying to glow up before summer. Let's get into it. Alright, so you're just gonna see clips from my morning routine. I woke up at 5 a.m. and was honestly still half asleep, but I got dressed and drove straight to the gym. And I grabbed an energy drink on the way in because I was so tired. And unfortunately today was lag day. I only hit legs once a week and I already wasn't looking forward to it. So I started with squats and then hit leg press after. After that, I did some barbell shrugs. Normally I would do dips right after I do the shrugs, but my shoulder was acting up, so I cut that short. So instead I went straight into preacher curls and then did some tricep push downs afterwards. And then after that, since I prefer cable over dumbbell, I did some cable lateral raises, which was also causing pain in my right shoulder, just like when I was attempting dips, so I took it easy. After that, I had to go check the pump, of course, and I'm seeing a lot of progress. And then after I got home, I took a quick shower, then started my morning routine, which is just journaling and making coffee and taking my supplements. I usually use coffee to just jumpstart me into work mode since it really helps me focus. And at this point it's 8 a.m. so I get into my first deep work session, which is usually a few hours. And then around 2 p.m. I make my first meal, which is usually ground beef and eggs with some fruit and a protein bowl. Of course, you can't forget the hot sauce. It's the secret ingredient to make everything taste good. And that about sums up my day, aside from a bit of video editing. Oh, and before the video ends, here's a little bonus clip. Since I'm editing this the day after, and this morning at 5 a.m. I decided to drive to the beach, honestly just for fun, and I ended up trying calisthenics in the sand and attempted some handstands. And for the first time in probably 5 years, I actually held it for a few seconds, which might not look like much, but it meant a lot to me because it shows progress. And if you're wondering why I'm out here at 5 a.m., it's just because I felt like it, and honestly, I got some pretty sick clips out of it too. I started this channel 4 weeks ago and we're already at almost 100 subs, and I'm having a blast making these videos. And if even one person out there feels a little more motivated after watching it, then it's all worth it. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you in the next video.